What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Great War mod. We're playing as Russian Empire. Let's get it going here. Last episode we were looking at trying to invade Republic of China. As we take a quick look at my two armies assigned to the fronts here, you can see this field marshal here for Red Group in this area, showing as having a heavy advantage in a potential invasion, as well as Blue Group up here in the north with 64 divisions. And so with those kind of projections, I'm thinking we need to go to war with the Chinese and get it going here. Let's go ahead and update our Navy and get the better light cruiser in the mix here. Still working on nuclear reactor at this point. Let's get rid of some of these portions here. We do have a bunch of dockyards and military factories to put into use here. So let's go ahead and open up another destroyer line. And I'm going to go ahead and bump that to a full capacity there. And I think I also want another battleship production line. So where are you? Battleship class level 5 here. Let's go ahead and fill you up. Still got 18 or so dockyards, so let's go ahead and put in for convoys here, and we'll max that out. Okay, some of these do need to be repaired out at this time, so we'll do that. That leaves us with additional military factories here, and you can see we're currently experiencing, well, deficits not really anywhere. Carrier fighters are showing as negative. Naval bombers, I've got 10.1k of those, so we're looking really good there. Medium tanks, I only have a couple of different of those. If we go here to recruitments, yeah, you can see I've got infantry and Alpine divisions in the mix. If we go to our resistance map mode now, we're still having trouble over here in the central part of the empire, so let's go ahead and train out some cav units, which are really good. These Cossacks, they're really good at the suppression stuff. So we'll put in for 10 of those at a time, and I'm going to pick a location here just in Italy, in Piedmont, in order for those guys to come out. So these guys are currently sitting at about 90% training or so. So they should be popping out before we actually can declare war on Republic of China. So let's actually get a justification going now. We'll move into Conquer. This is going to take only 30 days. Awesome. So let's go ahead and start ticking that time out. We do need to go ahead and put in for some air base, some air coverage as we make an invasion possible here. And I don't really see... Oh, here's an air base right here, right on the border. So they've got a space of 400 there. So let's put in for 200 close air supports here and also some fighters to cover those guys as they move in. The Sturmovix are now just starting to come out. And if we take a look down the list here, early fighters, here's a collection of fighters available. So 200 there and 200 there. So we'll let them sort of come into fruition. And then I should be able to deploy some more planes around here. Oh, this would be perfect right here in Korea. They can hold 1,000, which is awesome. So let's give him 500 fighters. And I'm also going to give him 500. Yep, questioning the motives of China now as we build the justification out. And I'm also going to put in for some close air support, 500 of you here. So that should be helpful. And they're going to probably cover Manchuria is what I'm thinking. Okay, these guys are ready to go. We're going to assign you to southern China and go like this. Perfect. The Manchurian guys coming in next here. The U.S. has been completely covered up. We've got garrison units across North America there, looking good. Still need to do some work in coming at Japan and some of UK and such. All right, you guys, I'll assign you directly to Manchuria like this. How are we looking on logistics now? Losing out on field, big deficit on field guns now. Interesting. Where are we currently fighting where that's going to be occurring? Because we've sort of paused all advances and all offensives and that sort of thing. I do have such a massive stockpile, though, it's not really bothering me too much. If we go to the reinforcements here, yeah, everyone is sort of getting what they need on the front lines there. We've already stocked up there with the Cossack units in training. So if we go back over here now, yep, I have some extra units available. So let's assign these 9 infantries and 6 alpine units to this field marshal. He's got 79 divisions now, and he's actually saying he's more down towards a medium. Okay. We stand united. So we need to assign some additional divisions down here to red group, I'm thinking. So we'll take these pink units out. Put them in right here. So 4 extra divisions for you. Let's get you in the mix going this way. Can probably take some units out of India here. So let's take these 5 and throw you in. Perfect. Any other units that we can throw in potentially from this side of things? These guys are working hard on making sure... Okay, the justification is finished against China there. So that's good. If we take a quick look here at this group, he's got 58 divisions or so. Can we use him to cover up some additional... Well, he's supposed to be working in this whole area. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. Stay where you are. Okay. Cool. So, let's go ahead, and I think we're ready to actually start the war here against China. So, declare UK as a potential enemy, which is fine. You know, the Chinese are a democratic nation. We do need to go ahead and tell red group here to execute their plan, and then blue group here is going to also execute. They're actually showing as not having an advantage at all in this situation. I'm going to send them in anyway because we've got tons of manpower. 15.6 million. Might piss off some viewers, I don't know. I've gotten some pretty ridiculous comments in the past surrounding that. Okay, let's go ahead and move these guys forward immediately. We can advance here on all fronts, moving forward like this and this. Let's get you guys to move forward here and here. We're going to move past the Mongolian borders now and start moving into some of these different areas. Okay, starting the attacks now. Blue group is saying he still needs some help. We've got a fair collection of green going on down here in the south. And let's see how these are slicing out. Yes, still looking good in terms of overall air coverage. Got tons of planes assigned to the areas. This is a province of mine that we can go ahead and... they might take that actually pretty quickly, so I don't want to invest planes in there if they're going to take that territory. So we are at war with the Chinese now, finally. Units over here on the Korean border trying to make moves as well. We've got a lot of different divisions spread out now. These 2 divisions can actually be assigned to the front and move in. That'll be good. And hopefully the Mongolians are going to help us out too by stacking up on the lines. Okay. So we're sort of moving from all sides in on the country. I should still have tons of extra planes and reserves. It looks like I do. Something we do need to work on is having a fleet somehow that can be assigned to the Atlantic so we can invade Greenland and Newfoundland here. So let's go ahead to our production lines. If I go all the way to the top, let's start out with whatever is our first guy here. So let's go ahead and tell him to go to Lisbon here. And this is going to be my new Atlantic fleet that's going to be coming out. So everyone's going to be assigned to Portugal here. Like this and this. Lisbon, Lisbon. Okay, very good. Who dares wins. Very cool, very cool. Alright, down this way. You're going to go to Lisbon as well. This guy in Singapore is there. Lisbon here. And then boom and boom. Okay. Convoy's actually starting to come out with productions now, which is good to see. Still got all of our forces in Africa there, making moves and protecting our borders. The front in the south seems to be going a little bit better right off the bat here, compared to my other ones. We can actually make advancements here, here, and here, like this. So we should be able to pick up tons of extra resources here now through this invasion. Not a lot of battles going on here in the north. Huh. They are supposed to be executing. He's telling me he does have a superiority, which is good. Working on new naval units and such now. Let's go ahead and actually micro some advancement here and here. Your job is going to be to kind of mop up going this way. Let's get this guy to advance as well. We might as well advance him up to this mountaintop here. Let's move in here and here if we can. And then still making moves going this way and this way. Like this. Getting counterattacked here in some of these different provinces. So part of the problem... Okay, let's take a look. Make sure all blue group... Oh, only 25 divisions assigned to this offensive plan. So 81 divisions now all assigned. That should help out in making moves. Good. And 76 divisions here all assigned to the front. So that it was the problem. Okay. Good to know. So now you can see some green starting to pop out here across the different areas in the north and Manchuria. See how the air war is going. Check the stats here in Manchuria, and you can see over the past couple days we're losing fighters. We've had some of our troops that have been bombed. However, look at all of the enemy troops we're bombing out and shooting down enemy fighters there as well. So that's looking really good. Ooh, I just saw this area here popping in between yellow and green. Enemy troops bombed, not a lot, because we've got a pretty low efficiency going out here right now. Shooting down some of their fighters. They do have a lot of close air supports in there. So we need to take another air base, hopefully here pretty soon. I thought there was one here in the southern part of their borders. Oh, yes, right here. So let's put in, 2,000. That's awesome. Put in for 600 close air supports there, and we're going to put in for a ton of fighters to be delivered up here to this area. And if we go like this, yeah. Put in for 800 fighters, so those guys should be deploying here pretty soon. Back to the air stuff here. You can see up here in Central Asia, we've got Chinese close air supports working against us. So we did just pick up another airbase here and capture this one. Nice. So let's go ahead and put in for 500 fighters here, and we do want a good collection of close air supports to be helping up here as well. So going back up, we've got 600 close air supports there. Cool. So those planes are starting to arrive into position now, and here we go with our latest one. Southern China, of course, that's going to be your assignment here in, whoops, yeah, like that. So that turns us back to green, and now the efficiency should go up, which is great. That's really going to help us make advance. Devastating loss for all of us. Yes, yes, yes. Any air bases over this way we could use, potentially? There is one sort of up here in the Great Steppe, but that's far away. We've got the Korean air base operational right now. Okay. So lots of green that we're showing here across these areas, which is awesome. Let's free up. Make sure we're freeing up this little spot here so we can free up 3 divisions to go back to the line. New air wing has arrived here now. So we're going to, of course, assign you to Central Asia. And we'll go like this. Kind of low efficiencies, but it'll at least be helpful. So fighting there as well. Very cool. They did take that little enclave of my territory here, which is fine. I'm actually starting to see Japanese divisions now coming in and helping out the Chinese. Okay, this is interesting. So let's take you down here and you down this way. 13 divisions have been assigned over here now, just to get rid of that little piece of territory. You can make an advance here and here. He's going down this way. I kind of want to push him up through here. Get him to help out with this attack. Let's send you back here so we don't get overrun. Okay, very cool, very cool. Actually starting to see some attrition now as we get into these Chinese provinces. But their overall... Yeah, their overall territory is dwindling down. And look at this. What's going on here? Let's get this Alpine unit to move forward here. Let's Let's continue pushing forward with some of these guys like this. Trying to mop up some of this territory, right? So I'll just move everyone down like this and continue the march towards the east. We're actually making good progress right in this area up towards our offensive line order. Okay, good deal. We've now pushed them back here slightly, even more so. This division can be reassigned back up here, which will be helpful. How's the north going? Oh, new destroyer class is finished, so we got to upgrade those. Let's also take a look air-wise. We're good till 1944, so next year we can update those. Armor-wise, oh, we're behind in armor, so let's go ahead and get new light tanks in. If we take a quick look now, we need to upgrade our destroyer lines. So let's go like this. Level 6 for you. Heavy cruiser 2 is fine. Light cruiser. Continue going up. Light cruiser, submarine. Here's a destroyer. Level 6. Go. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. These are looking pretty good. Alright, cool. Let's continue. Now down in these areas, we can actually make advancements sort of all along this line. So let's get you to sort of mop up this port area here and bring yourself back around. You're going to sort of head here. I'm cutting off some of these territories like this. Oh, we have hit some resistance. But let's see if we can advance, make a quick advancement here. Getting these guys to move along here. They're starting to react to this for sure. But if we can sort of close the gap here on a lot of this, that would be good. Let's counterattack this guy here. Good, he's going to retreat like almost immediately now. Some of this requiring a lot of microing, because we are moving a lot of troops around, which is frustrating. Alright, 51 divisions still moving in here now. Awesome. So blue group is starting to approach their offensive line order here in this area. Red group has reached their objectives up here. Still a ways to go down here in the south, but that's has been a little more of a slow moving process. Let's add everyone into this attack here. Let's double check the air war now. Okay. Looking great in all areas where we can put down fighters and close air support. Let's take a look and see what night vision is finished. Let's take a look at the casualties really quickly. I'm up to 18.3 million. The Chinese are looking at, let's see, where are you? Wow, almost 1 million men already. So we're crushing them here. All right, time for some updates. Back to the armor stuff. We could try for a medium tank. The heavy tank does need the KV-1 finally. Awesome. Can't wait for that to pop out for us. Looking good on infantry equipment stuff. It is 43 right now, so we also need to update our mountain infantry, which is very important. We can also upgrade some shipping. So let's go down here for all of our production lines. The light cruisers, good. New light cruisers that we're putting out now into the Atlantic Fleet. Which is going to be nice and modern and powerful. Here we go with another one. Yep. Light cruiser there. Back down this way now. There's another light cruiser line. Switch you out like this. Good. Any more light cruisers? Destroyer, battleship. Okay. Sweet. So, if we double check, how is the production going over here? Good. We've already got 17 ships in the fleet. Let's give you an admiral like this, and we're really going to look to build up a lot of force here so we can take them out into the Atlantic and start showing superiority out there. Alright, moving right along here in China. The air bases, the front line's starting to outrun probably my air base range. Here is a good opportunity. Let's put in for some good close air support. And I've got to give you some of your fighters as well. So, fighter 3s, these are some of your older fighters that we've got up here. A lot of older fighters from other countries. 500 fighters there. Okay. So another 1,000 planes are going to be deploying for us out here. We're going to use them to sort of help out in this little movement here, coming in from the south. We continue to have made progress over here, so let's continue the push. I'm going to get these tanks to go ahead and make the rounds here to try to encircle them, pushing them out even further. Here we go. Let's deploy you guys to South China as well. Boom, boom. All right. So that's going to raise the efficiency almost up to 45% for both of those guys. Cool. How are we looking back over here now? Pretty good. We've actually started to hit some resistance, so let's go ahead and make moves here with some of these divisions. Very good. And actually probably mount an attack coming from this area. Trying to make moves forward. Looks like that we got them to retreat off of that area to there. We need some better encryption, don't we? So I can see how many enemy divisions we're up against. Again, it is 1943. And how are we looking on the support stuff? Good till 1945 on those. Alright, good. Things have been cleaned up down this way, so that's good to see. And then we can actually start pushing forward and microing in some of these little areas here to get them to move off of their certain areas like this. Let's move these guys forward here. This guy can be used to come up and over here. What are we looking at here now? Interesting. Yeah, not everyone is assigned to the plan anymore here for Blue Group. So we did just actually reach our new offensive line order. So time to give you guys a new goal. It's going to be down here towards Nanjing. 71 divisions and 9 divisions. Let's go, boys. A total of 80. So let's continue pushing. Everyone now involved in the plan. How's Red Group doing? Good. A lot of attrition down this way. We are experiencing some good air superiority here as well. Awesome. Well, cool, guys. Anyway, just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.